So like I just texted to a friend, this anxiety-producing, traumatic to me, never-ending nightmare revolving around my aunt, the guardianship conservatorship, the fiasco with my mom not having an attorney all this time, whatever, is literally, it's about to really, truly drive me mad for real. And then where will Omar be? Poor Omar. Where will he be if I really do go mad? Okay? This, remember, I had to get to the bottom of this because they blew me off about the lawyer thing. My mom was appointed the friggin' attorney she was supposed to have an attorney back on January 17th. Okay? Okay? This all went down on December 8th. Remember, she was appointed attorney January 17th. The one I bumped into was by chance. It was totally by chance. The day I was there, being absolutely devastated, becoming absolutely devastated over what I was reading that Auntie had written down in order to gain this power over my mother. The emergency, all that, I was, like I said, I left the court in tears and cried nonstop for 2 hours. I had to take the buses home. I cried and cried, okay? Nonstop. Didn't care who saw me, didn't care who heard me. I mean, I wasn't wailing like they're going to get me arrested or something, but they definitely knew. The bus driver knew. They knew. People knew. I didn't care. I couldn't help it. Okay? Anyway, I was calling again, and we have her listed. I'm like, that's impossible. I left her messages saying that she declined this kid and whatever. We still have her listed. Then I left her a message. Did you change your mind? She didn't change her mind. Okay? They dropped the ball big time. So, I got this from her like a little over a week ago, I guess. I can maybe check my cell phone and see if the number shows up and if I can figure it out. Hi. I taped it onto a tape recorder. As we established, that's not illegal. Once you leave a message for someone on a cell phone, that message is fair game. Okay? It's illegal to tape someone while you're talking to them. It's not illegal to save the messages. Okay? Hi, this is Angelina Mumplestein. Well, today I brought in another original. I sent an email to the clerk that is handling the case, and we've spoken on and on. So, basically she's fed up too. You are my witness that I was in court to, not take the case. That's what she told me over the phone when I called her. She was there that day on February 6th to not take the case. She definitely turned in her paperwork. They lost it. They dropped the ball, okay? And now they're scrambling around at the last fucking minute to try to find my mom an attorney, and they're not going to be able to. That thing is in a couple of weeks, okay? I'm not on it, and it's supposed to be an uncontested case. Does the court know that? Have you filed something to contest? I'm not your mother's attorney, and I'm not going to be your mother's attorney, okay? And I wish you very good luck with it. I brought it in and handed in a second one today. And I wrote that I had brought the first one in on February 6th. But as far as I know, it's not a contested case. It's not a contested case. There's no point in me contesting. You understand? That's why this is going to be titled, Any Lawyer, Would-Be Lawyer, Just Help Me Make Sense of This All Before I Go Mad, okay? So you better get your papers in and make sure they know it's contested. It's not contested. All right, that's the information that I have now. I did, in fact, and she didn't finish her thought, I did, in fact, turn it in. But they lost it and can't find it, so there's a second one in today. Okay? Good luck. I hope that you get what you want. I never get what I want in my life, Angelina Mumplestein. Okay? But I at least deserve to not be driven mad over this. Okay? They dropped the ball big time. It should be fucking postponed. Especially now if my aunt is sincere about wanting it all dismissed. My mom has to have a lawyer. No judge is going to just dismiss this out of hand without seeing my mom, having her have a lawyer say that's what everybody wants and everyone's on board. No judge is just going to dismiss it. They're not. They're not. I talked to the court clerk yesterday, and I was pissing her off because I was saying, you guys messed up. And again, I wasn't going to tell her that story, except all I wanted to know is, would a judge actually dismiss this? Did you get my aunt's paperwork? We didn't get the aunt's paperwork, and no, your mom would have to have an attorney. You need to talk to her attorney about this. Her name is Love. I said, oh my God. I said, no, and then I told her the whole story. And then you guys lost, well, I don't know that we did that. I said, I do, and I have a message from the attorney that you had appointed to the case, and this should have been, and I'm like, you're supposed to be looking for another attorney for my mom. She put me on hold for a long time. She's like, yeah, we're looking. And I said, you're running out of time. Well, these things take time. I'm like, this should have been going on over a month ago. You guys lost, well, I don't know that we lost the paper. You did. You did. I just read you that pretty much verbatim. Okay? They did. And when I left that message for the attorney, she might not have gotten it right away. She could be whatever. But when I said it again, they still have you listed. Then she's like, well, I've been back and forth emails. I told them they can't find the paperwork. They lost it. I turned in more paperwork today. Meanwhile, we're getting closer and closer to the date. Okay? I'd given up. It didn't matter. I didn't do my affidavit. I'm not contesting it anyway. I wanted to at least object to, Auntie's lies, have it on record. I can still do that. It just won't be docketed and no one will ever read it, but at least it'll be there, okay? But now we have a new thing going on. My aunt wrote me, as I've said to you. I'll say it again in this freaking video. Oh, no, I can't. I put it all my paperwork away, but it's in the other video, okay? Where she said, now comes so-and-so, I respectfully request that you dismiss this while under my care. My sister is completely well again and there's no need of conservative guardian. Her daughter turned over all the money, blah, 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 blah. She's restored to her good, former mental health status. Again, I don't think any judge is going to buy that, but if the judge was going to buy it, probably would have to meet my mom in person or at least hear the attorney vouch for, yeah, she's doing really good, she doesn't need it, doesn't want it, blah, 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 whatever. There is no fucking attorney. We're running out of time. You get it? Auntie's going on vacation soon. We're running out of time here. And now it's gone, I have something at stake now if my aunt really plans on having this all dismissed. And if she doesn't, why did she send me the paperwork? That proves that she's just playing games with me. Okay? But now there's something at stake again. I'd already resigned myself. There's no attorney. This is ridiculous. We know I wasn't going to contest it. I wanted to share some info with the attorney. Can't do that. Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. But now there's high stakes again if Auntie's really planning on having this dismissed. Because the judge isn't going to do that unless there's an attorney. And they are scrambling around to find an attorney. But again, they like Joe said, everyone's just punching a time clock. No one cares. They dropped the ball big time. This should be fucking postponed. Period. It should not be taking place in a couple of weeks. They haven't found my mom an attorney and don't find my mom an attorney. You know what I mean? But I'm the one left just being driven mad by this, and that is not fucking fair to me.